Hi, welcome to Delicious Dishes by Diana, and tonight for dinner I'm making a smothered hamburger steak. I'm going to take 4 hamburger steaks that I purchased at the grocery store. I'm going to add a whole onion sliced. I peeled it and sliced it. I'm also going to add some beef broth. I'm going to add a can of cream of mushroom soup to it later. I'm going to add some Dianna's, some Lowry seasoned salt, and a little bit of Weber's Smoky Burger. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, I have my InstantPot Mary Poppins ready to go. I'm going to use a church key to open up my beef broth and pour it in, except I can't do it holding it up in the air like that. I need it on a stable surface. So you can't see it. Believe me, I'm doing it using a church key. Can opener. I'm going to pour this in. Now I'm going to add a can of water. Never cook in a pressure cooker dry. Must have at least a cup of water. Now I'm going to add my hamburger steaks. A little onion fell in there. I'm going to add the hamburger steaks. 4 of them. It's a pound. This will make 2 meals for my husband and I. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to sprinkle in my onions. I'm going to put in my seasoning. Okay, I'm going to add in some Lowry's. Lowry's, that's hard to say. Seasoned salt. I'm going to add in some Dianna's seasoning. It adds great flavor. Salt-free or low salt. And then, of course, I'm going to add in some of my Weber's Smoky Onion Burger, which adds a little bit of smoke, hickory smoke to that. All right, I have my InstantPot. I set it to pressure cook. I set it to 40 minutes. I'm going to set on my lid, lock it in place, not release the pressure. I want it locked lid under pressure. It's going to cook for 40 minutes. Then we'll let it release pressure for about 5 minutes naturally, and then we'll release the whole pressure when it's done. I also wanted to say that I'm going to add some brown gravy powder mix to this after it's finished cooking. Okay, my InstantPot is stopped. So I'm going to release the pressure again using a spoon to release the pressure so that it doesn't hit my short ceiling. Ow. Hot. Smells delicious. This little metal piece is going to drop. And that's the security lock on my InstantPot. Okay, let's open this up. Now see, these will sit in this little handle. I don't know if you knew that or not, on either side. But I just go ahead and remove it. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, they're done. Look at that. Now I'm going to add some of my gravy mix and mushroom condensed soup. All right, you can hear that thing going dong. This is so tender, it's practically falling apart. I have to be very gentle to pick it up. Oh, those onions are like cotton candy. They're practically tissue paper at this point. These are phenomenal. Now, I'm going to add brown gravy mix slowly with a whisk. I am going to use a non-stick whisk. I'll sprinkle it over the top. Stir it in, which adds a lot of gravy flavor. I'll stir it for a minute, let it thicken up. And then I'm going to also add a cream of mushroom soup. And I'm going to show you a secret here on the bottom of the pan. It won't come out if you poke a hole in the bottom of it. It comes out. Practically clean. All right, I'm going to give this a good stir. This is going to make a delicious gravy. I'm just going to stir it to get all the little lumps out of it. It's going to be phenomenal. I have an immersion blender. I'm going to blend up all the soup and the onions. Okay, I turned on my my InstantPot. I turned it back on to, it's already starting to thicken up, but I put it on saute. It's going to heat it up just a little more. The immersion blender helped break up all that onion, which adds a ton of flavor, because we like flavor. We like seasoning. It's going to thicken up a little more, and then we're going to make our plate. Okay, I'm going to lay out my beef patty steaks. They're so tender. It's hard not to keep them falling apart. There we go. Now, I'm just going to add some of my gravy. Okay, gravy. And that's for dinner. You're welcome. So within an hour, I had dinner made. Delicious. Thank you for joining me on Delicious Dishes by Diana. I hope you enjoy smothered hamburger steak and cubed potatoes. Shine for Jesus in all you do.